Just sold Cass's camera. W Mans. Bought it from Young Don. So it's from Young Don to Sneako to Cass. You feel what I'm saying?
Generational wealth.
Generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even use it once. This is the first video that's been recorded on this camera from me. Young Don for giving this for me for $400. It's like $1,000 camera. Now I'm giving it to Cass for $300. So now you got to give it to the
Lamza. Oh.
Huh? Who? Lamza, you could buy this for $200.
Lamza, you could buy it for $2,000.
You can see if you want to go to Cass's channel, link in the description chat. Cass is my roommate and one of my best friends, if you ain't know. Going to community college, girl advice. Yeah, girl advice is real good, bro. Cass has got some fucking riz. Cass has got riz. You could ask him anything. What do the girls look like in your community college? Wait, no, I need to change this shit. That's the vlog your setup you're gonna do? I just gave Cass a camera, bro. What would you say to people that don't have any friends?
Gotta be positive. Make a little fun of yourself. Don't be afraid to look a little stupid. Everybody tries so hard to look cool nowadays. If you just go dance a little bit, hit them with one of these, get people laughing.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Bruh. Do that.
Don't do that.
Bro, I literally did that at the club and I got a follow from a bitch. That was bad. I was literally in the club like looking stupid as fuck.
Wait. Let me do it one more time.
I was in the club like this. I swear to God.
Chad, WL on that move.
Club with like little table, 15 bitches, posting me on their story, looking stupid, looking dumb, literally looking stupid. Hit her up today. No, she hit me up. She's like, "You're cute. Let's link." She thought it was cute. I look like a fucking idiot. You know why? Because I wasn't afraid to look like a fucking idiot in front of these bitches. That shows more confidence than me trying to look there, trying to be there, looking cute, showing my tattoo off. Yeah, low-key get it, low-key get it, low-key get it. You know what I mean, bro? You don't even gotta look cool. Sometimes looking like a weirdo is cool to these bitches because they're so not used to it. They're all like TikTok kids trying to... You don't gotta do all that, bro.
You gonna turn it off right now?
I turned it back on.
Okay. Cass, have you taken the red or the blue pill from Morpheus Sneako?
The ideal for the red or blue pill is a mixture of both. Like, I know these hoes ain't shit. I know they're all TikTok. But
you stealing my meme?
Yeah, but I don't let it press me. Like,
yeah, how do you, what's the difference? That's a genuine question for you. I get really annoyed. Hold on. I get really annoyed by the bot girls. Like when I was just talking to Cass about that. When I see a girl's into astrology or when a girl has a TikTok personality. Like this morning, I went to a coffee shop with this girl and she was like, "This coffee slaps." Snap. Took a picture of the fucking bagel and I went, "Ugh!" And I just get so turned off. And Cass is like, "Yo, why didn't you get some head from her?" I don't even want head from that bitch anymore. That's how annoyed I am by these bot girls. This slaps.
I'm telling you, you're going down a slippery slope, bro.
Like a bitch taking a picture of a bagel, like, oh my God, I don't even want your mouth on my dick. That's how annoying you are to me. How do you not get annoyed by these girls? Genuine question. And is it too late to start YouTube? No, start now.
Because there's too many of them. They outnumber us. They're not going to change. They're breeded by the second. TikTok's only getting bigger as we speak right now. So you're either going to die a voluntary celibate guy or you're going to come to terms with the fact that you're not going to change these hoes. And there's one out there that probably is the way that you want her to be. And until then, just fuck the ones that aren't. The same way that you're like, "Oh, I could fuck this bitch and have a girlfriend because there's no emotions involved." You can fuck her even when she takes pictures of her bagels because there's no emotions involved, bro. You just gotta get a nut sometimes.
But I don't even get like I get turned off by that. I don't even understand how you still be attracted to a girl who's taking a picture of a bagel and saying, "This slaps." Like, I don't want my energy to be shared with you.
I mean, you just gotta picture her naked and picture her like squatting on your day, doing some freaky shit, and then it'll come. Pun intended.
Shut the fuck. Cass, what do you plan to upload on your channel?
Yo, for real, I think I'm gonna stay on the relationship advice lane. Cause I don't see a lot of it and it's shit people need.
Yeah, clearly.
And when I try, I can be a little bit profound and deep stuff and that people seem to like that.
Cass is such a party guy. Cass is such a part. He really doesn't. He's just so laid back, and you really don't have any angry bone in your body. Tyler says, how do you change this TikTok personality, girls? You don't change them. You just got to find a bitch that's not brainwashed yet. In my opinion. I don't think you should try to save a hoe. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Let it be a dumb TikTok bot. Okay. Really?
Got the freestyles going on. Cass, have you done mushrooms?
Tell your mushroom experience. Be honest.
Bro, I haven't even taken mushrooms like that. The one time I took it was with you at the beach. And we didn't even take that much. Like, I just got sad. And then I started thinking about, like, my family problems.
I remember that.
And then I got down bad and I just went in the water and just kind of baptized myself. And then I came back. I'm like, I'm going to stop.
Yeah, that was one of, like, the character development moments I noticed with Cass. Cass was we took shrooms at the beach. And then Cass was like, yo, I just started thinking about my life. And I'm like, I don't want to think about my life. So I just jumped in the water. And I'm like, the difference between me and him, I would be like, yeah, let me figure out all my problems. And Cass is just baptizing himself in the ocean and just going right back to it.
There's no point of being sad at the beach. How you gonna be mad on vacation?
How you gonna be mad on vacation, yo? Bro, bitches be mad on vacation, bro. No matter where you go, Amsterdam, Italy, France, bitches still gonna be mad on vacation, man. It is what it is. Is Hofstra University worth it? No.
Wow, bro. Disrespecting my degree
Nah.
on the vlog.
Nah. Drop out. No.
Stay in school, kids. Stay in school.
Fuck school. So how do you get out of the friend zone from Noah?
You know what it is? You just gotta not try. You gotta let her go, bro. You gotta kind of cut her off. Because as soon as you're in the friend zone, if you keep giving her attention, you're stuck in the friend zone, bro. You're like giving her the power. You're still in this relationship, even though she friend zoned you. You're still over there. Oh, let's hang out. Let's do this. Let's do that. Bro, she's not gonna fuck you. You gotta cut her off. Wait till she misses you, misses the time you guys used to spend together, and then she'll want something more. And if she doesn't, then it's an L, bro. Like, what else do you want to do? That's why I never understand about people with girls. Like, if she doesn't fuck with you, why would you keep trying to
Give her
make
more attention. Yeah. It doesn't. That's what your problem is. I guarantee you, Noah. You probably think that giving her more attention. Because I had the same thing. I'd be chasing a bitch for 7 months, hoping maybe I'll get a hug. And it's just no. You need to stop giving a fuck about her. Make her want you. Reverse psychology.
It literally goes even with your friendships in life. If you cut them off, bro, if you cut someone off and they don't make any effort to get back in your life, why do you want them so bad?
You don't. That's just sad. It's just sad.
Just try cutting her off. And if she doesn't hit you up, what does that say about what she thinks about you?
Cass, do you want to get married eventually?
No. Bro, no. No. Why would you get married? Why would you get married? It's 2022. You got Instagram. You got Tinder if you're one of those. Why would you get married, bro? You literally have 3,000 bitches at your fingertips if you just open a button. If you press a button on an app, you got 3,000 bitches at your fingertips. It makes no sense to get married nowadays. You can have a special someone, I guess.
Cass, do you hit the gym?
No. I have never hit the gym for more than a week straight in my life. Never. But I got...
Someone quoted Taekwondo, you put yourself in the... Tyler said, you put yourself in the friend zone. Facts. Take your power back. She doesn't have the power, you have the power, bro. You could beat the shit out of her if you want to.
Wait, what?
You could. No, you could. You could. Think of like basic pimping. Pimps slap their hoes. We don't slap hoes because we can't. You go to jail. But it's the mentality. I am in charge. I'm stronger than you. I'm smarter than you. I'm better than you. Why am I going to let you run me? I run you. That makes sense, right, chat? W-Row. No? All right. Wait, what the hell was that?
Bro, come on. Come on. We're feminists over here.
Bro, that's Cass's game, chat. That's him. I'm the fucking and Cass is like, hey, baby, let's just Ciroc.
I love you. Baby, I would never do that to you. I would never slap you around unless you asked.
Treple says, what do you usually talk about with girls?
I usually try to make some kind of inside joke, as manipulative as it sounds. Like, the last girl I talked to, we were sitting on a hammock, and I don't know how it came up, but I was basically like, oh, you're into that kinky shit? She's like, yeah, you could stab me while I'm in bed. And now our inside joke is that while I'm hitting it from the back, I'm going to stab her in her back with a knife.
Which is such a W game if you really think about it, because now they have something to talk about sex, and it's also a joke. It's a friendly way, and she's both in on it. So you're talking about sex, but you're also not talking about sex. So the idea of sex is there, but in a non-creepy way. It's genius. And Cass pulls it off so, baby, when I'm gonna stab you. Just get it. You should talk about sex, immediately initiate that idea. That's how you get stuck in the friend zone. What's your favorite color? Where does your major? No, I'm gonna stab you while I'm hitting it from the back. That's what you gotta do.
Nah, it's funny too, because we're at a house party, whatever, for 4th of July, like the whole weekend Airbnb type shit. And then she was in the living room, off Molly, dancing. I went into the kitchen low key, grabbed a knife, and I just kind of peeked around the corner and stared at her.
And she laughed so hard, right? Do you see, bro? We're just laughing right now. That's genius game, chat. For real. If you're struggling with bitches, bro, Cass got the sauce, man. That's why we became friends in the first place. Because I had dead ass, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I had a reputation of Hofstra for being a fuckboy. I was fucking mad bitches. Cass had a reputation for fucking mad bitches. And so it was like peep game. And then one day we finally had a class together and I'm like, yo, that's the other fuckboy of Hofstra. And I'm like, what does he know? And I remember the first time like we went out to a play. You remember that we were sitting and like eating somewhere and we just started talking about bitches for so long. And I'm like, yo, he really knows what he's talking about. And I couldn't relate to people on that level because they didn't know how to get bitches. And a lot of the bitches who were like, oh my God, she's so hot. Ken was like, oh yeah, I fucked her in the ass. And I'm like, what? How? I didn't understand. But a lot of the bitches that, like, you know who I'm talking about. You fucked her in the ass. And I'm like, what? Let me learn from you. Teach me.
They put it in the booty.
I'm dead ass serious, chat. This is why I'm private in the stream right now, so we can be wild right now. This is some real shit. This is some real shit.
I'm sure it was a good time.
The podcast is coming back, Oasis. This is the pie. This is the kind of quality podcast right now. /vlog/stream.
And when you do stupid shit like that, like, I remember after I showed her the knife, she was like going out to all of her friends. She's like, just explaining what I did. You know what I mean? Then she starts telling her friends about it. Now her friends think you're funny. And now you just got options. Even today, I was at the club. She pulled up. Literally, she was at a family party till 9 p.m. The club closed at midnight. She drove an hour just to see me because I was there. And then when she got there, she made out with me and her friends like, oh, this is the one you were talking about?
Yep.
Like, bro.
You know who the guy is that girls talk about? The guy that doesn't care because she needs his attention. So stop fucking. Social media's made you think that, like, you're a queen, you're the perfect one, I want to get a hug, here's all my money, if I sign up for Tinder Gold, I could get a kiss. Fuck off. You need to not give a fuck. Be the prize. Right now, all the bitches are the prize. Chat, you need to be the prize. You need to be the prize. What's up, Facts? Members are here. Members only. Feel me? This is a secret stream. More questions. What's up? I'm going for the gym for the first time right now. I'm going to change my life. Any advice? Give him some advice. NXDD says he's going to the gym right now for the first time. I'm about to change my life. Any advice? He wants to change his life and become cooler. He's not getting pussy. Give him some advice.
The gym isn't going to get you bitches. It really is your personality at the end of the day. Like,
Deadass.
Yeah.
Gym will give you confidence, and that will help you get bitches, but confidence is what gets bitches. And they want to have a fun time. Girls who are going out, they just want to have fun. If you are the fun, then every time they're there. Bro, I went out with Cash on Saturday. He had 3 random bitches. I'm like, how do you know them? He's like, I don't know. 3 bitches following him around everywhere. Bad too. I would say 3, 7, 6s. You know? And they're just like, how did you know Cass? I don't know. They're just there. And they just follow him blindly because he's the fun. It's that simple. Just be fun. Stop caring about these. Do you love me? I love you too. Shut up. They're grossed out by that. It's disgusting. More questions, chat. More questions, chat. Advice on losing your virginity in high school? Cass, talk about that.
I lost my virginity in middle school. When it happened to me, it was the same thing you always do. Just try to be fun, try to be funny, and then pull her into a random corner, start making out, grabbing on her cheeks, feeling on her titties. When you're making out with bitches, don't be afraid to touch them, bro. I feel like you're just trying to, bro, grab her by the hair, choke her neck a little bit, bro. Be aggressive.
You know what's funny? The internet will teach you that shit is toxic. But that's what they want. They want to be controlled. How do you think you figured that out? I think a lot of guys need to know that.
Maybe my older brother. I had an older brother, so maybe that helped. Like, when I grew up, he'd throw parties at the crib, and I would peek through the window and I would see bitches naked, like taking showers. I would see them fucking them and shit. So I kind of learned through that. There's a window on the roof of my bathroom, and then when we throw parties, there would be like people in there fucking, and I was probably like in 4th grade. I would climb on the roof, bro, and I would be looking through the window, like seeing people fuck. And I would see all that shit, bro, like slapping them, and I'd be like, all right. So I kind of know what it was. And it'd be like girls I knew like a year or 2 older than me. I don't know. It was odd. I probably shouldn't even be putting all that out there. People are about to start catching retroactive cases.
How do you ask for head? Plugged.
You don't. You whip your dick out.
What if you're not? What if you're at like 30%? That happens to me a lot. Like I'm not really like at full mast until it's like consent and everything.
You ask for head?
I'll be asking. No, with the fucking thought that this coffee slaps. I just said, I just whipped it out. But I already knew what was up. Like, she was like an old fucking tree. She's just like one of my
Wait, so you did get top?
That was a different day. Like,
okay.
like last week.
Yeah, no, you don't ask, bro. Once you ask, it's like...
It's cringy.
Weird. Yeah.
Which is what they... You know what's funny? They tell you to ask consent at every moment. That's why a lot of these guys don't know how. So you're just saying just whip it out. Plug, just whip it out. That's what Cass is saying.
Yeah. That's like what they tell you not to do. That's like how they say you catch a case, but that's really what you have to do.
Maroki saying, it works. Just take it out in all caps. Cass looks like Hamza. No, he doesn't. Black girls, white girls, or Latinas?
White girls.
He loves blonde white girls, bro. He got brainwashed. He got indoctrinated. He came from Brazil.
Yeah, bro.
And like his idea of like the perfect girl is a blonde, blue-eyed, Aryan Nazi. And now he's obsessed with that shit. Green-eyed, bro. Exactly. Like even more rare. Okay, it's a little cool off now.
Low-key, Latinas don't really do it for me. I think black girls, no, Asian girls do it for me more than Latinas.
Wait. Why is it not recording? I want to get you canceled.
I'm not getting canceled for this.
Huh? You don't like Latinas?
Mm-mm. I mean, I do. I would do it, but they're just not my favorite.
Why? Because they're crazy?
They're too loud. Like, I feel like I'm loud enough for the both of us, you feel me? I need a quiet girl.
Nice and submissive and blonde and stupid.
That's what's gone wrong in most of my relationships. Like, these bitches are just too loud. I don't need that in my life.
You need a nice, submissive, fertile girl who
Yeah.
just shuts up and cooks and cleans. It's hard to find those.
That tries to be opinionated, even if she's bad at it. Like, just the effort sometimes means something.
Yeah.
You don't have to be that smart. You don't have to have your own opinions. If you can just kind of act like you do and we can debate and you can see that I'm right and kind of stroke my ego, then we can live happily ever after.
King J says, you go, yo, appreciate you, bro. When are you dropping the course again? Pretty soon. What's the affiliate percentage? It's 20%. It's going to come out really soon. 20% of everybody you get to sign up. But yeah, this is Cass's channel, so I'm not plugging my show right now. TheCreativityKit.com, real soon. But no, this is a private stream. We're just chilling. This is the Kind of Quality podcast. This is for Cass's channel. Ask Cass anything. Ask Cass the Riz God. Cass has more Riz than anybody else I knew from college. I'm dead ass serious. That's why our Kind of Quality podcasts have blown the fuck up, bro. What's Cass's favorite position? Ayo for the question, but still you could answer it.
Missionary, bro. I'm not like, I don't try to be doing all that crazy shit. You don't got to do all that extra shit for real.
Missionary's underrated. They hate on it a lot. Black people made it seem like missionary was like some whack white people shit, but missionary's great. But like, what type of missionary? There's lots. Like, where are the legs? Behind the head?
Ideally, like near her ears.
Yeah. You gotta fold her up like a pretzel.
If your girl ain't flexible, bro, she's low-key a dude. Girls should be flexible.
If she's not flexible, you're gay. How do I break out of my social anxiety because of my stutter? Own it. Own the stutter. I think you have social anxiety because you're nervous about it. And that's when people start making fun of it, when they notice that you're nervous about it. So next time somebody makes fun of your stutter, just laugh it off and call them stupid or call them gay or something like that. Or just call them a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah.
That would work. I think everybody would laugh at that. You faggot.
Bro. Stutter's crazy. That sucks if you have a stutter. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't. It's if you let that own you, if you're like, oh, it sucks that I have a stutter, then it's gonna suck that you have a stutter. Stop being a bitch about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people start making fun of you, just be like, nah, that was the remix.
How do you usually make your first move, Cass? Like hello or what's up, right? Yeah, what's your first move? I don't even think I know what he's about to say. You shouldn't even think about the first move. As soon as you start thinking and seeing a girl, what should I say? you're already losing. You just start talking. You just don't care. That's the secret to all this game, bro. Look at what pimps do. You just don't care. She's just a bitch. Why would you? Okay, maybe if I say the pickup line that I read from Wheat Waffles, you just stop. Stop caring. Just say some shit. Hey, do you want to, like, anything just about the situation? Just some good advice. It needs to be about something. Girls like men of action. So if you're a dude like, well, you fell from heaven, it's already because there's no purpose behind you talking to her besides like trying to get some pussy, and she cringes. So it should be something forward thinking. Hey, where are we going? What do you want to drink? Who are you with this party at? Like, do you like the music? Oh, maybe the DJ should play a new song. I don't like this. The DJ's whack. Oh, that person's ugly. It should be about something. Because she's the type of person, what she is astrology, babology. She makes no sense. So you need to be the forward-thinking one, and she will follow. Lead her.
She's not just a bitch. She's a person. Person with feelings. So you have to cater to. I'm fucking.
Yo, delete this vlog right now, bro. Delete this vlog.
Nah, low-key, you can do anything. Like, if she has a beer, go and open it for her. Without her asking. You don't know her, just go open her beer.
Here. And you know, little tricks like that, bro. I know how to, I'd be cracking them beers like that with the lighter. Just like little shit and just hand it back. Don't even think like anything about it. You know what I'm saying?
You just can't show that you're afraid of her in any way, shape, or form, that you think she's better than you in any way.
Yes. And you thinking, what do I say to her for the first time? She's a queen and she has boobs. You're thinking that she's better. You know who's better? You. You're the prize.
Favorite opener?
Okay, Max says, how do I improve my social skills? I'm always that quiet kid that has nothing to say. It's not that I'm anxious to talk, I just have nothing to say.
You know what's funny? You could actually be the most captivating person even if you're the quiet kid. I have a friend, Andre, and he doesn't say much, but he only chimes in when he's certain of what he's gonna say. Like if we're having a debate and everyone's like, oh, what do you think this is? And he only chimes in if he knows the answer. You feel me? And every time he chimes in, he's right. And when he chimes in, people listen. So you don't even have to talk all the time. You don't have to be the loudest one, but just be sure of what you say. I think you need to read. If you start reading a lot, you'll get a better vocabulary. You'll start thinking quicker. You'll start speaking quicker. And then you'll feel more confident speaking in front of people.
When did you first realize life is a scam? I think at a very young age. Yeah, like when I was in Sunday school or just in school. Just everything is a scam. Everything is designed to make money off of you. Like when you learn what pyramid schemes are and you learn how people really start trapping and getting money, you're like, oh, this is the same thing, just at a different level. Like, I don't know, I'd be sitting on a plane at Delta. You know what I'm saying? You're sitting on the plane and they get like, if you sign up for this, you get 10,000 points for this credit card. And they have like loud announcements and they're, hey, like if some person walks through handing out pamphlets for this credit card, it's all a scam. Or like even the writing, like the ads for the plane are like, we are all about safety. Here at Delta, we do that. And it's just like, okay, they're just trying to show this professional image so we feel safe. Everything is designed just to make you feel good to make more money.
You know what always scarred me?
No.
Did you ever talk to your guidance counselor when you were in school?
Barely. They didn't like me.
Bro, guidance counselors, that shit scarred me like for life.
Really? Why?
Like, I just remember when I was trying to get out that program, they gave us like a sheet and it had a whole bunch of words and I kind of crossed out words and added others to make the sheet say something else. Mm-hmm. And she came up to me and she's like, wow, we thought this was really impressive. No. And I remember feeling so good about myself, you feel me? Mm-hmm. And they convinced me to stay in the program for like another month. And then later when I like realized that the only reason she told me that shit
was to get you to say?
Was to get me to be docile. I was like, bro, fuck you. You feel me? Like, how are you just manipulating kids like that? And that wasn't the only time she manipulated. They manipulated me mad times. Like one time a kid in school, he had just transferred and he was like a crazy kid, came from one of those fucking recreational programs.
Yeah.
He said he was going to stab me. And they brought me to the guidance counselor and she was trying to get me to talk about it. And she was just asking the right questions and I was dumb and fucking in 6th grade that she got me to talk about it. And when I left there, I'm like, bro, I didn't even want to talk about that. And she made me talk about it. And ever since then, I just always had beef with guidance counselors.
Yeah.
Like, why are you manipulating me?
Because therapists need you to keep coming back.
Yeah, bro, it's fucked up.
They want to make you docile. They want to get rid of what it makes you a man. They want to cut your balls off like a dog.
It was so fucked up, bro. Like,
that's exactly what guidance counselors and therapists are. That's what it's for. Guidance counselors will be like, no, this is confidential, and then call the cops.
Yeah, bro.
Don't trust them. For all the kids in high school, don't trust your guidance counselor. Talk it out with your boys.
Posture.
Facts. Trouble says, nah, I'm with what Mac is saying. Like, it's just like dead whenever I talk to a girl. I'm not really scared. It's just like, what do I even talk about and shit?
Think about what she wants to hear. You know what she wants to hear. They all want to hear the same thing.
Yeah, that she's special and stuff like that. Yeah, you got to be bullshitting a little bit. And Cass is better at like talking about girl bullshit better than me.
Yeah, I feel like you've gotten progressively worse.
I hate it. I'm becoming a voluntary celibate. I don't even want to, like, I'd rather stream than, like, fuck these hoes now, bro.
Literally the other day, I was flirting with some bitch playing rock, paper, scissors with her.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're 20, how old are you, 25?
25, yeah.
He's playing rock, paper, scissors.
It wasn't my choice. Like, we had to play for work or whatever, like, to decide who goes, and then she beat me. And then later, I'm like, nah, we got to play again. Like, I don't like losing. And then we just kept playing. I'm like, nah. You know what I mean? Just acting like I really cared if I lost in rock, paper, scissors when I didn't. But it made her feel good that she was beating me.
Mm-hmm.
And then you already had that kind of connection that she feels comfortable. Like, I had that over you. I beat you. And you're like, nah, I'm going to see you later. We're going to play.
Will you ever make a video, Risen Girls Up Live? He has that on his channel.
I think there's no point in therapy. You could ask yourself all the same questions. All right, that's not true. Some people are not real enough with themselves that...
Therapy is good for some people, but it's overused nowadays.
Should I cheat my way through high school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just don't get caught. Don't get caught. I cheated my whole way through high school.
There's two types of people, bro. There's people who go to college and actually learn what they go to study, and people who go there and make enough connections that they get a job.
Yeah.
That's really what it boils down to.
Yeah, I would cheat. Actually, that's what's really good about school is it teaches you how to scam it properly. Everybody who like got good grades and everything just figured out how to beat the system a little bit. You just learn how to scam. This video here, testing if you have good relationship morals. You can see Cass risen up a girl. If you're really interested. She's a baddie too. You hit? Nah, you don't want to say that on live. No, you didn't. She's a queen. Sorry. Next question.
We don't use the word hit. We use make love.
Oh my God. DeMarco said, Sneako, can you make a video about rejection? Nah, a lot of you in the streams, like, you ask me to, like, talk about negative shit too much just to validate the fact that you just got rejected. Talk about wheat waffles. Talk about Bro, you got rejected. Stop simmering about it. Live your life. Go to another bitch. Stop crying about it. That's simple, bro. There's your video.
And I feel like the people who are so afraid of rejection have never actually been rejected. They just are so paranoid about it happening that they don't even approach girls. Like, if you really don't care, I've been rejected loads of times. There was a time I was in Toronto and a girl walked by and I'm like, yo, you're so cute. And she slapped me in my face. I just had to eat it, bro. You think that didn't do damage? But here I am, risen up girls on YouTube for you.
What's some Instagram riz? That's Cass. Cass, give us some Instagram riz.
You just gotta wait till she posts a story that you can think of something funny to say. Don't comment, don't react to anything.
Don't simp.
Unless you have something funny to say to the story. If you don't, just let it go.
How do you get your riz down to a science? I think you're overthinking it. It shouldn't be a science. It should just be, follow Cass's formula. Just be the fun.
You'll never get it down to a science, bro, because your riz will never work for every girl. There's some girls who like guys who are standoffish. There's some girls who like guys who are like happy-go-lucky. It really just depends. Are women different out of college? If so, how? No.
Bitches are the same, man.
They're the same out of college. They're just harder to find. When you're in college, they live in the dorm next to you.
They're right there, bro. It's just free
Everybody
pussy, bro.
lives on the same street.
Bro, freshman year, I almost fucked every single bitch on my floor. I swear to God, they were right there. I fucked bitches in the fucking laundry room. Like, I fucked roommates. Yeah, bro. Dead ass, bro. I remember the orientation week, we were all sitting in a circle, and the orientation leader's like, everybody say hi. And I'm just sitting like, I'm gonna fuck every bitch on this floor. I made it a mission for myself. I almost did. Some of them I just got like, I just had made out with them. I'm jacking, but okay, did I really? Yo, it was close.
College is cool because there's so little people there that eventually you're gonna fuck all the girls you want to. Like, I remember freshman year, there'd be girls that are bad. I'd be like, damn, I want to smash. And by senior year, it was done. You feel me? Like, there's just such a little pool to pick from that you're going to be one of the candidates eventually. You gotta wait for your time.
Just stay on the roster. Keep being yourself.
You don't always got to be the first one there.
Your time will come. You can get sloppy seconds.
As long as you're in the mix, if you're visible, you're in the right social circles, you're fine. Text Riz, Cass. I gotta be in a good mood. I really don't be texting bitches.
Yes, you do. That's cap.
I don't be texting bitches like risen them. I try to move it to FaceTime as fast as possible.
That's some good, because that's some good practice for all people who don't know how to talk to girls and stuff like that. If you're in the texting phase, just FaceTime them. And don't overthink it. Just like when you're texting to FaceTime them, just start talking. Just ask about them. That's what girls really want to hear. You know, some good riz is just like basic social skills. People's favorite subject to talk about is themselves. So just ask about them. Keep the subject on them. As soon as it gets boring, ask them another question about himself. Keep them talking. Keep them talking. And the more they keep talking about themselves, the more they're like, wow, I like this. And they're kind of deluded and they think like, I really like this person. What they really like is talking about themselves. So just keep them chatting. Simple.
Damn, that was the realest shit you ever wrote. I remember thinking that. I remember coming to that epiphany in like 11th grade. And
Bro, take some notes on this, bro. For real. Keep on.
It came to a point where I voluntarily, consciously be in a conversation and I would not talk about myself, bro. Like, you could ask me a question and I would just ask you another question about yourself. Like, and it's literally exactly what you just said. I came to that epiphany and I'm like, wow, bro, everybody's so vain. If I just keep asking this bitch everything about her, then she's gonna like me.
Again, says advice on making friends as a person who isn't in uni. That's a tough one, man.
If you're not personable, you got to become friends with one person that is personable, bro, and then just kind of ride their coattails and meet the people that they meet.
What happened to the Aussie chick?
I just have deaded her, bro. I haven't hit her up in a minute. She told me she was bipolar and that she used to date a drug dealer or a drug addict and he robbed mad money from her. It was just a whole bunch of red flags.
Bomboka!
If you think about this, if a girl that you want to talk to dated someone that was toxic with her, she was getting beat up, she was getting drugged, robbed, whatever it was, you got to be stupid to put yourself in that situation. I don't trust you. How did you get yourself in that situation? I don't want to be associated with you.
Facts, man.
That's what I thought.
So how did you end up limping for her that hard?
It was the Molly.
It was the Molly.
It was the Molly. We were in Vegas.
Drugs, chat.
She was good looking. And you and Maria were weighing on my mind. Like, oh, why did you get a girlfriend? And then you guys were just all in my head. And I'm like, you know what? I need a girl. I'm going to try my best. And I was getting all these red flags. You know what? I need to give it a chance. I need to give it a chance. But there was just too many chances, too many red flags. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't go against what I really thought in my heart.
What if you still live with your fam? How do I get out there in the roster? A lot of these people are asking really basic stuff about social skills, bro. First step is maybe stop spending so much time watching prawn and like on the internet all day.
I think you need
to take a risk,
make a bag, and move out of your family's house.
Yeah, take a risk, bro.
If you're at that age, if you're young, then that's just what it is. Maybe smashing the car. Car sex underrated.
Best questions to ask women, Cass.
You ask her sign, and then you say your sign, and then you ask if they're compatible. If she says they're compatible, like, all right, then we're getting married. And just kind of
word for word. All right, we're getting married.
Like, all right, case closed. We're getting married. That's what it is. We're compatible. All right, fine. You're my girlfriend.
Repeat that. And then what if they say no?
He's like, all right, let's be toxic. Let's break up. Get back together. Let's do all that. You can, as long as you don't keep my car, it's fine.
That's W Riz, bro. Steal that. That's some good Riz, bro.
Before you know it, you'll be in her cheeks. Ever nervous because of a chick? Hell yeah, I've been nervous because of chicks all the time.
You just got to get over it. Just don't think about it. Yeah, I still do. I still get nervous about bitches, bro.
I still get nervous sometimes too, depending on the bitch.
Don't think of it. Just don't let it. L stream. You just got to know that that's negative Riz. Being nervous is negative pussy.
Low-key, Sneako has a game that I don't, because I don't be using these toys. I got to get on the toy game for real. I've been thinking about that.
You really got to get these, bro.
I got to get on the toy game.
This is like $60, bro. I even got the big one in the back. That's just more expensive. It's almost $200. That's a game changer. I swear to God, because like nobody be doing that, and you can make them come so quickly. And once you make them come,
they want to stay.
They're yours, because no men are making bitches come. No matter what size you are, you can make her come with that shit, bro. It's unreal, bro.
Yeah.
The clit, bitches would come from the clit more than penetration.
Yeah, low key, you probably be satisfying your hoes more than I do.
You don't make them come?
I do, but probably not as often as you do. You got the toys, you got the machinery behind you.
It's every single time. It's like an ego thing now. If I don't make them come, I'll get tight. And I feel like I didn't do something right, and then they're gonna be like, "Yeah, men never make me come." I hate that. I hate when they say that. So I gotta make them come.
Should I drop out of high school? Nah, unless you got something real good going on that's promising, then don't drop out. What do you do when the conversation's dry? Is she being dry? If she's being dry, then just end the conversation.
If the conversation's dry, it's like 80% your fault.
Yeah.
Because girls are not good at carrying conversation, so it's on you.
You just kind of got to give her layups. Just layup after layup to kind of reply to. Why are guys not more confident? This is TikTok, social media era. You see all these kids with their fucking swooshy hair and you think they're lit, but they're probably fucking losers in real life. and you think they're bagging bitches, which they probably are just because they're popping on TikTok, but they're not that lit.
No.
What's the most amount of girls you've had on rotation at once?
Me?
Yeah.
I would say, okay, but that's not an easy question to answer because, you know, there's a difference between like consistent rotation and then bitches you could just DM. But at one point, before I got into a relationship, I was like Jack and I had 3 girlfriends at once. 3 like girlfriends, 3 girls who were in love with me. And that's like a solid rotation. Like 3 girls, like at any moment, text them, they're there. Something like right now I got like, you know, like they might not come. You know what I'm saying? I'm too focused on this. So it's like, it's a maybe, like plan Bs, plan Cs. I'm not jacking, that's a solid rotation. It's a mid rotation. At one point last year, I had 3 bitches in love with me. That was my peak, like 3 girlfriends at once. Remember that?
I do remember that. And they actually would pull up.
Any moment, snapping my fingers.
I never got to the point where I got like a rotation like that because when girls like me too much, then I just kind of dead it. I don't know what it is. You gotta hate me for me to fuck with you.
Wait, well, Casca, I just want a new thought, like,
I just want a new thought. All y'all are bots. Bitch on my cock, crack in my sock. I move them rocks. Molly on my tongue, now I'm feeling kinda loose. I don't fuck your bitch, cause you know that pussy loose. Bitch fuck with me, cause I got the juice, got the Hugo. All in like Bamba, I cheap flow.
Is a different there. And I'm playing soccer like a samba. On YouTube, Asian Obama.
Yeah.
And I don't want no bitch with no drama.
Never.
And I pull up and she giving me the mata.
Yeah.
And I pull up with the 12 gauge shota. Like, wait, what's up, chat? What's up, chat? Hitting that bitch from the back. Fucking with that beat, bro.
Não vivo sem te ver. Fire in the booth. In here getting loose. Gold up on my tooth. Diamonds on my bitch. Fuck with me, I'm rich.
Rich?
If you suck my dick,
Wait.
I'ma give you chips. Go ahead, play poker. She love how I stroke her. Put it down and I choke her. Smack her up, then I roast her. You ugly and you stupid. Fuck with me cause I'm Cupid. Make her fall in love like I'm dreaming, but she lucid. Fucking Lucy, put the Lucy on my tongue. Got me feeling like I'm dumb. Feeling like I'm dumb. What's your philosophy on life? I'm carefree, got money, got 2 bitches, they funny. They jump on me, they some bunnies. No energizer, I'm a battery. I shoot her like Pfizer. Think I'm handsome. Took this bitch from her, I held her up for ransom.
Wait.
Handcuffs behind her and I push her head down and I start making that shit clap. You hear a big sound, it's like.
Damn, Cass, you can really freestyle.
Gotta get in the stoop.
Man, I miss that kind of quality podcast, bro. This is the same energy right now.
Gotta get the blue lights.
Cass, you gotta get in the
vibes.
stoop. What city would you say has the best or biggest scene in terms of blowing up on the site? Talk about Brazil and the content creation in Brazil.
Brazil has the most consumers of content in general. People there are so stupid big and people don't know because it's all confined in Brazil. Like they don't really make it out of Brazil, but there's just so many people watching their shit that they're bigger than American YouTubers.
It's probably the language barrier. Americans have a leg up because everybody speaks English.
Yeah, like
some
Brazilians
extent.
be watching American shit, but no one else be watching Brazilian shit besides Brazilians.
Nah, I would never.
Or like Portuguese people, but that doesn't really count. They're just like off-brand Brazilians.
What is your philosophy on life? Just have fun, and I follow funny and truth. That's my philosophy. That's my religion, funny and truth. Is Sneako a cool roommate?
Yeah. Bro, like, this is like the ideal roommate. I feel like both of us, we're like never here. Like,
Yeah, we talk a lot of the time.
it's like impossible to get sick of each other. Like, either he's not here or I'm not here. Best UK rappers. What you fuck? Do you fuck with any UK rappers? I
Whatever
fuck with
the
Dave
fuck
heavy.
Moose would be playing. I don't listen to UK shit on my own. I just hear it in my vlogs.
Dave or Central C. I was fucking with Central C. I got commitment issues, but I'm trying to fix that for you. That shit hit me different. How do I function after the Molly? I don't. I cry.
Yeah, he be in his room for like 3 days, bro. It's just like, this shit is not good for you, bro. You run out of serotonin.
But I only do that like when I take a lot. Like 4th of July, I took a lot. I was up for like 3 days straight, no cap.
Damn, seriously?
Yeah.
3 days?
Yeah.
Did you eat?
I slept like three hours.
Did you eat?
Yeah. They had open food, open bar. But I was up for basically.
What were you
3
doing
days.
for 3 days off the Molly? Give us some Molly stories, bro.
This is what I was doing for 3 days. For 3 days, bro. I swear to God. Just dancing. Dancing, telling the bitch I'm gonna stab her in the back while I hit it. Fixing hookahs for everyone. Doing gross amount of drugs. What are your thoughts on staying sober? I think that's good for you, bro. Stay sober.
Yeah, stay sober. Sobriety.
Yeah, bro. Drinking's bad for you. Why do you think girls purposely leave their boyfriend out of their profile? I've tried chatting up some girls and find out they have boyfriends. They do that so you can keep liking their pictures and they can keep getting the attention that they fiend for so desperately.
Also, I think a lot of them are just saying they have the boyfriend because they don't want to talk to you. I think if a bitch really wants to talk to you, the boyfriend shit should not matter. And if she's really with her boyfriend, she's going to have a couple pictures up on the IG. If she's really committed to him, she claims him on the IG publicly. If she's not up, if the boyfriend's not up on her page, that's not really her boyfriend.
They're just so afraid because they know as soon as they post them, the followers are going to dwindle. And that's not what they want. It makes them feel so shitty about themselves that they want to cry, so they just don't post.
These bitches really live for Instagram, man.
Yep.
How to know when to ignore versus pay attention to a girl you're talking to. I think it's better to just always ignore her to some degree. Because overall, if what you want is her to like you, she's going to like you more if you ignore her. So it's always better to ignore her.
So never hit them up first? You should definitely hit them up first, bro. If you don't hit them up first, like girls have so many guys in their DMs that you're not going to get hit up if you don't hit her up first.
Yeah.
But you got to hit her up at the right time, saying the right thing, being funny. And
also, with bitches, it's better to have quantity over quality so you have options. If you only focus all your time on one bitch, then she's going to get all of your attention, and then she's not going to want you. Then you're disgusting if you're giving a bitch all your attention. So message 10 bitches, and then the 2 or 3 that do message you, then you keep, you know what I'm saying? But don't ever think that any bitch is special. Because, like, if you really think about it, there's a lot of people in this chat who are limping over a girl right now. What really is special about her? Think about it. Her boobs? What is so unique about her personality? But she's hot. Okay, that's it. She's hot.
My girlfriend got my name tatted on her face. I don't plan on marrying her. What do I do?
No, she didn't. You're lying right now.
Yeah, you're capping.
You're lying. Should more men shave their head? Up to you if you want to. Do you think making it on YouTube is moving to a creative hub? Like when all those Viners moved to LA around the same time? Or can you be successful staying in the same pond? I think that moving to LA shit is done. It's done. There's no point in being in the same place. Mr. Beast has been in North Carolina since he started. How do you balance the attention you want to give him then? Pose, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understood. I've never thought so deep into these.
Yeah, I think you're chat overall advice. I just think you're thinking too deep into this shit. I think the best advice I can give to summarize a lot of these questions is that bitches is hoes, bro. It should not consume your life. And the reason it consumes you is because you're not getting hoes.
But what if they find a girl that's 8%?
They don't want to get wifed up yet. And you should not really be, at your age right now, if you're asking these questions, you shouldn't be thinking about wifing up hoes. Before you even think about wifing up a hoe, you need to fuck 50. Fuck 50 bitches and figure out how they work. The only way you start understanding how women work is after you fuck 50 of them. When you fuck 50, then they matter less to you. They're not as important. You're not going to limp. You need to have that experience behind your belt so you know how they act. That's why we know about hoes, because like it's quantity over quality with bitches. You know what we realized after fucking 50 hoes? Wait, what do you think about it? I think I'm like touching almost 100 now. Something like that. Like Cass probably around the same. When you fuck that many hoes, they're all kind of the same. Right? Are they that? Like, how many of them, when we talk about bitches and hoes, we're not thinking of like, this one's the best. It's most like, yeah, one had some wetter shit than the others. But overall, it's kind of the same thing.
It's not really about the bitch, it's about the nut.
Yeah. Yes. It's what you make it. Just like life. A bitch is what you make her. That's the advice. That's general advice that can apply to a lot of your questions.
Yeah, so there isn't like a percentage as to how much attention you give these bitches.
Moroki said facts. If you're 18 to 23, don't worry about finding the one yet. Just look for experiences. Exactly. You need to womanize before you settle down. Because if you don't womanize and if you don't fuck 100, then they're going to take advantage of you because you don't know how they're acting. And you're going to think like when she's acting up or something like that, that it really matters. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. What's wrong? No, she's acting up because she's a bitch. She's emotional. She's on her period. Let them run wild and go crazy. You think, before fucking a lot of them, you think that like, I'm sorry for saying that. No, that's not what she wants. Just continue living your life and then she's gonna calm down because they always get emotional. Let them do that. It's like dealing with a child. Really, it's the same. You put them in timeout.
There's an 8% though. There is an 8%. There's an 8% of girls that are.
But you're not gonna know what the 8% is until you fuck 50 of them. You only know the 8% because of the 100%. Ooh. Sophia, how do I make the first move? Sophia, how do you think she can make the first move? So when you ask this question, guys like Cass get really grossed out when you make the first move because a lot of guys. No, it's true. Guys like Cass really like to chase. So maybe I personally like it, but I'm also way more likely to reject you if you make the first move because I'm like, oh, I already got the validation. I can just. A lot of it for me is just like
getting the same thing as me.
Yeah, shit, fuck. That's true. One bitch came up to me on the train and like asked for my number, and then I just never. I'm just like, oh, okay, I already could.
Did she hit you up?
No, but she was like a 4 or 5. She was a 4, so I didn't need to. The first move for a guy. That's difficult because what I'm realizing about guys is we really like to chase.
I wouldn't make the first move. Just be in the vicinity, and there'd be a point where he's horny and he'll make.
We complain about it, but like when girls do this is girls shooting their shot. Do that, and if he's not attracted to you, then he won't make the move. But if he is attracted to you, he'll notice it. So Sophia, it's kind of fucked up. And like a lot of people are like, I love when girls make the first move. I'm kind of changing my mind about that. I'm kind of thinking you got to let the guy. So don't make the first move, but make yourself available to some extent. Like be there. And if he doesn't make the move, then maybe he's not into you. But also maybe he's just confused. So I don't know. It's tough. It depends on how old you are too.
Sophia, DM me a picture of you.
Yo, chill, okay.
Why?
Okay, that's my girl.
I could be your girl. I just want to see what she looks like.
No, Sophia, I'm going to make the first move on you. I'm 22 and I've had 2 long-term girlfriends, but very few hookups. Is this bad? Said David, you said 2 long-term girlfriends. No, yeah, I think that is bad. I think every man should womanize. Every man needs to womanize. It's an important part of maturity.
But some people just want to be bots, bro. They just want to like get the girlfriend, get married, and live a
but you don't want to be bots.
Life.
David, if you want to be a bot, then okay, fine. But also, if you don't want to be a bot, then you need to fuck a lot of hoes.
If you're just out here looking for love, David, and you want to have a little happy family, then do what you got to do. Get a wife.
King J said, do you think women want to sleep around or are being capped to? I think women don't want to sleep around. I think
women want to sleep around.
I don't think so. I think they're being told to. But they naturally, like, evolutionarily, they don't want to. My homie is marrying his first girlfriend at 21 years old, says Noah. Tell him to get out, bro. He's too young. Noah, how many girls has he been with? 3 tops?
Probably gonna end in a divorce, unfortunately. Statistically. Hopefully not. Oh, homie's marrying his first girl at 21. That's sad.
I think, Noah, you should tell him to get out. Warn him. He's only been with 1 girl, said Noah? Noah, show him this clip. What's your friend's name? Tell him to get out. Do not marry her. Do not marry her. It's not going to end well.
Marry her, bro.
You're too young. You are too young to get married.
You got to learn the lesson.
What are you, Christian? What are you doing?
Yeah, what if it works?
It won't work. They all fail, bro, especially at that age. You need to womanize before you get married.
What do you think of moving to be with your significant other? Like, say you had a girl here in New York, and she's like, all right, I'm moving to Florida. Or like, you say you're moving to Florida, and she's like, all right, I want to move with you. What do you think of that?
If she was really like, if we really had a good relationship, I'd be happy. But also, I've met some people who like moved because their girl got a job. And if a dude is moving for the girl, I think that's a yikes.
But I think the girl should have her own shit going on. Like, that she shouldn't have to move for.
No, she shouldn't have her own shit going on. Guy should have her, a guy, no. Let her be submissive. Let her, yeah. That's good. She's loyal.
I was talking to a girl the other day that said that her man was trying to move for her.
And she probably was a little disgusted by him, right?
I don't know. I hope so.
I think it was fucking up her ego. Noah said I go to the wedding in a week. No. What's his name?
Tell us where the wedding is. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna object.
I object this wedding.
If there's anyone here who doesn't want this to happen, me.
King J said, what's the game for getting 2 girlfriends? Don't give a fuck about either of them. Let them compete for your attention.
You have to let them know about each other. For real.
They'll figure it out. When I had 3 girlfriends, they would all leave little clues, like a fucking game around the house, like a lash here, little eyebrow pick over there, a little strand of hair in the pillow. And I know what you're doing. You're marking your territory. But it's funny, and they would all find the, oh, that bitch left her little makeup bag. I didn't even notice it was there. And they would all always see it. Like, oh, this, and like a fucking, like, we'd be fucking, and then there's like a panty would come out of the bed somewhere. How the fuck did this be? Like, really, bro? And I'm like, this was a calculated decision. They're leaving clues for the other bitch.
That's funny. It's like the passive aggressiveness.
Yes. Like when girls leave notes and their roommates would leave little notes around, that was exactly what they're doing. And it was so funny because girls know how to do that. And I didn't even pick up on it. Like an eyebrow, I didn't even know what that was. It was just on the sink. I didn't look at it twice. Oh yeah, this bitch left her eyebrow thing here. Oh yeah, this hair. And bro, like there was one time I was fucking like one of the girlfriends and then like a pair of panties was just like, how did I not notice that? It just fell out of, it just fell. Like where did this come from? They're detectives. Girls are
left
detectives.
It there on purpose, you think?
Oh, 100. How do you forget a pair of panties?
Yeah, right.
I've never forgot a pair of boxers at a bitch crib. You think it's easier to find girls in other countries?
Same shit. It's probably harder for you.
What's the difference between Brazilian girls and American girls?
I think the game's different. It's harder to bag Brazilian girls.
Really?
I mean, maybe just because I didn't grow up there. But the American game does not translate to Brazil at all.
Yeah, why do you think I didn't pull any of the girls, the Brazilian girls we were with?
They didn't speak English.
Yeah.
Language barrier. Yeah, that's really all it was.
Yeah. Yeah, and also they didn't see me get recognized.
That's true. Yeah, it was literally like we were chilling on the rooftop, and as soon as these girls went to the bathroom, some dude goes by. He's like, "Oh, Sneako." If the bitch had seen it, it probably would have
been raps, bro.
Been raps.
That's how I got the bitch that I went to the coffee shop. Same, that was the Playboy Cardi concert girl.
Oh,
that was her. That was her. Yeah,
that was a minute ago.
Yeah, years ago, and she's still like a solid hoe.
Damn.
Yeah.
Loyal.
Treesh though. Treesh.
Wearing boxers to the date.
Unbelievable, man. Just like that was just like how? Why would you? Do you have any respect for yourself?
It's crazy how proud she was of it too.
Whoever made boxers slapped. Whoever made boxers snapped. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
She was wearing some other dude's boxers, going on a lunch date with him, telling him that the boxers slapped. Whoever made boxers snapped. Like, how are you just gonna exclaim that you're a hoe while you're with someone that you're trying to get with? Except that she's just so used to guys like not giving a fuck and just smashing anyways.
Yeah, no, it grossed me out, to be honest. It's just like, ugh, this bitch is fucking for the streets, bro.
Did you or do you ever use Tinder now? Bro?
I use Tinder. It's just like, you know, it's just stupid. Take me on an adventure. I'm tired of that. X said I took 7 grams of shrooms and looked into my mirror. My peak goes insane. Don't listen to him. Do not look into the mirror on shrooms, bro.
Isn't that like rule number 1?
Yeah, don't look. I mean, you can, but it's just scary. Ugh.
She wearing another man doo-doo drawers.
Disgusting. And no part of her thinks that she's a hoe because we all encourage the hoe phase, bro. Disgusting. All right, we can wrap this up. Yeah. Kind of Quality Podcast number something, whatever the fuck. Go subscribe to Cass's channel, link in the description.
Can you end it? Can you end the stream?
No, keep going.
End the stream, bro.
Okay, fine.
Get tired.
Okay. Get it, bye.